Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to Let's Play Nier Automata. Now, before I forget, as we're moving on, remember there was 13% left on the bar when we were doing the hacking sequences 9S last time? Well, if you do the last optional one to bring it to 0, then 210 or 210 is some call it correctly, talks to him like he's a kid again, and leaves some rewards for him in the form of some decent plug-in chips in her room in the bunker.
2B? 9S? What are you doing here?
The Yorha units on the ground were infected by a virus. We had to detonate our black boxes in order to stop them.
A virus? What are you talking about? None of our ground units reported anything about a virus.
That's because all communication with the bunker has been severed.
And why did you leave the battlefield anyway? I didn't order a retreat.
We're telling you, Yorha has gone berserk!
No. If anyone is acting infected here, it's you.
Are you nuts?
2B, 9S. You're being detained under suspicion of virus contamination.
Wait a minute!
Bingo!
They're infected?
Commander, we have to go!
Damn! The doors! Did the virus infiltrate the bunker itself?
Bingo again!
Operator, what?
That's not the operator. It's...
We'll speak to you through the network and virus.
How is that even possible?
We've had a great deal of fun watching you squirm, but I'm afraid the end has come for this outpost.
So now we're tying a couple of things together, like the back door that's been brought up a couple times now, and the operator telling 9S to sync with the server, and even where those kind of childlike laughs have been coming from in the background. It's a voice speaking on behalf of the Machine Network. And it's interesting that the flashing red eyes, again, are a first injection of color into this sterile, monochrome bunker. Pretty soon, we'll get flashing red alert lights, too. That's powerful. When you break a motif using another recurring motif, this game uses colors like that in really interesting ways. Like the whole deal with the bunker, you should realize by now, you should have realized it by time we got the revelation to 9S about humanity. The whole deal with it being rendered in black and white is to show how lifeless it is despite being completely inhabited. They do a similar thing with Emil's mansion in Nier, which was also all black and white inside, to reflect there being no humanity inside. Emil and the butler were in there, but it was a commentary on their lack of humanity. I remember Yoko Taro saying it was to represent how time was basically standing still for them, because Emil and the butler were timeless; they were immortal. It's the same thing here. A bunch of immortal androids.
It's open!
Now, all of a sudden, we have red. Stark, flashing reds. And all that represents. And that's breaking the black and white motif to emphasize that this little security blanket that staved off mortality for Yorha and the androids is compromised. It's the destruction of something, symbolized through color. Speaking of the destruction of the bunker. We did previously learn that the name of the theme that plays when you're in the bunker, I think it's still playing now. We haven't quite hit that point, but you can see where it's going. The song this transitions into is called Crumbling Lies. So we go from the Fortress of Lies to Crumbling Lies. Fortunately, I'm not sure if Crumbling Lies is a leitmotif, but it's a reference. So we're gonna have to stave off every wave, sectioning off the hallways before the doors will lift.
We have to evacuate.
But tell me, why weren't you two infected?
I don't know.
It's probably because I deferred our data sync.
Yeah!
Some weird noise in the bunker's server data, so I paused the upload.
I see.
The transport terminal is corrupted. We need to get to the hangar and get some flight units.
And this is why we have to take the long way around. So honestly, when the operator dropped that little detail about having to sync to the server, did you think anything of it at the time? Did you think that was important? Or just kind of a little bit passing flavor text? Or even maybe another way in which she was being patronizing towards 9S? Reminding him of something that would seem obvious.
Get some flight units from the hangar and get out of here.
Nier Automata pays off the little details. And there is so much payoff to come.
Commander, hurry!
I'm staying here. I can't.
Commander!
I too was synced up with the server.
But 9S can hack into your systems and...
There's no time. You two are the last remaining members of Yorha. It's your duty to survive.
But, Commander...
Besides, this is my command. Let me at least fulfill my duty here, to the end.
Here is Crumbling
This
Lies.
place is lost!
Commander! Move it, 2B! That's an order!
Yo! You know shit's real when you're getting the intro credits 21 hours into your game. God, that's so fucking good. Prologue over. And the little Route B prologue callback, too.
Commander.
Alert. Multiple pursuers detected.
Hostile?
No. Oh no. This signal, it's
Yorha!
We aren't fighting machine lifeforms this time. These are other Yorha androids and flight units. And we cannot destroy these. We can reduce their health bars to a magic pixel, but this is a fight for survival.
9S, I need to take over your control.
You need to what?
I'm getting us out of here.
Okay.
Flight controls transferred to Unit 2B.
Flight controls established for Unit 9S. Setting automatic course. Entering escape route from combat zone.
Wait! What are you... No!
Stealth function released.
Yorha Unit 2B's stealth function unlocked.
Wait! 2B! 2B!
She took control so she could dump him somewhere out of harm's way. and bear the brunt of this.
Alert. Critical damage to flight unit. Proposal. Eject immediately.
Gotta find a way to land this thing.
Alert. Reactor core temperature rising. Alert. FFCS and NFCS systems unresponsive. Analysis. Offensive functionality lost.
God damn it!
Alert. Multiple enemies confirmed. Alert. Virus infection detected. Proposal. Administer vaccine immediately.
So here's the deal. We have no time to waste sitting around fighting. So we're gonna run for as long as we can run, because eventually we might lose access to that ability.
Alert. Virus contamination rate up to 16%. Malfunction detected in NFCS circuit.
I have to keep it from spreading to other androids. Pod, give me a location that's low on android signals.
Searching. Analysis. The area near the abandoned commercial facility meets the desired parameters. Alert. Your high unit 2B will sustain serious damage unless the virus is eliminated.
You don't say.
These malfunctions are going to keep happening. We have no combat access anymore, and we are going to, for the majority of the time, be reduced to slowly walking. And if the virus maxes out, well, let's just see that. We get the corruption ending. Now, we are currently in what is, without a doubt, the absolute worst part of the entire game with this virus. I got down into this crater because I got punched down here. And I have not been able to climb out, which is fine because I was just waiting for the virus anyway. But you can also do things like get stuck in a loop of being hit, knocked down, and unable to get back up in time to avoid the next hit. Just looped like that. This part absolutely sucks. It is terrible. It is god-awful. And I'm pretty sure that it's supposed to feel as frustrating as it is, so you feel more connected to how 2B feels, you know, that powerless, frustrated feeling, but it is just terrible. So I'm going to save us all some time and even more headaches and just fast forward a little bit until we at least get beyond the crater, where the most dangerous enemies in the game, the tiny bipeds that we fought first thing, like the first enemies that we fought, reside. They are monsters. They are fucking sickening monsters in this. We just have to get near the mall. And yeah, I did get terrorized by the small bipeds for a long time, which is why I'm so close to 100% again.
Virus contamination rate 90%. Unusual heat generation in central nervous system. Internal combustion imminent.
It's a really good audio distortion effect that they use for this. And our reward for this truly awful part of the game coming to an end, finally, is that we get A2 and her sick teleport dash. Been wondering where A2 is, huh? Ever since she murdered the Forest King and disappeared for the better part of 2 playthroughs. But don't worry, they'll wrap that up and we will be playing as A2 for a significant portion of Route C.
These are my memories. Take care of everyone for me. Take care of the future, A2.
Where the hell is 2B?
Scanning. Black box signal located.
Put it on the map.
Alert. Large-scale ground tremors detected. Underground soil structure is no longer stable. Cause is likely a high-magnitude earthquake. Proposal. Evacuate immediately.
I'm not going anywhere! To be. Are you?
Nights.
Oh no. To be. No.
Totally standard 21-hour title drop. That's gonna do it for now. We have a big choice to make next time. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take it easy. Have a good one.